We are going to install Glassmaker now. Glassmaker requires Google plugin for Eclipse, so you have to choose the Kepler version and use the update site URL for Kepler. So let's start with that now, and we'll go into Eclipse and install new software, and at the Google site. Okay, now that they're here, we're going to need a few of these. One of them is the Google plugin for Eclipse. Okay. You may want to choose the Google App Engine SDK. You may want to deploy our Glassware plugins onto Google App Engine. Okay. Then we push next. I will calculate the requirements. Okay, there seems to be no problems. We accept the licensing terms and click finish, and we'll get our coffee. Okay, now we are ready to install these plugins. To complete the installation, I will say no for now because I want to install the Glassmaker. So okay, let's copy our link. Say add. And this will be reasonably faster. And we choose the Glassmaker plugins for Eclipse. Say next. And, accept our terms, which are just Apache license, and say finish. Say OK. Now that we have finished our installation, we can let Eclipse to restart. And then we'll continue our setup. Okay, Eclipse has started. We have to set a few things in our preferences to use the Glassmaker plugin. We will go to Preferences, and under Preferences we have Glassmaker Preferences. You'll see that it requires us to enter a Google API client ID and a Google API client secret. We need these IDs to access the Glass Mirror APIs. The built-in permissions in Google plugin for Eclipse does not allow to access the mirror, so you have to go to the Google API's webpage and get yourself a client ID and client secret. So let's go and do that. You go to Google API console, and you have to make sure you have the Google Mirror API turned on. Google Mirror API turned on, and you go to credentials. You have to create two your client ID. The other one is for native. Okay. We will use the native client ID and secret for Eclipse, and we will use the client ID and secret for our web applications that we will use for Glass. Yeah. Okay, just copy these client ID and secret, and we'll paste them into Eclipse preferences, native client ID, client secret. We click apply. Now we are ready to create our first Glass project, and that will be the subject of our next video.